Thus speaks the silence. It's a long poem composed and read by me, Shyamal Bhattacharya. Today I am going to read the third part of it. Throughout the eternity I observe you. You are such an invisibility. More and more life seems to lie hidden in that invisibility. The sky beyond all our emptiness is this invisibility. The sky is never lost. No bird in the sky is ever lost. The beauty of this never being lost renders the language in every poem of this world. And every word changes its meanings as if meanings are the old clothes. Meanings are the old clothes that are to be replaced with new ones. Unless it would be misfit in the festivity of poetry. Silence is the very festivity of a poem, which shows that a true beauty lies beyond all our senses of beauty. Every wave of this universe is traveling towards that silence. Don't we want to be silent for the very reason that all the addresses we have lost may now take a flight back to us? Our self surrendering process is eternal, and no arrival and departure is ever completed. Only our heart has to overcome the pain of such incompleteness. The amazing fragrance of the afternoon light knows this. It is known to all the lonely flights of birds and insects, to all the shadows of trees and grass. They all try to tell my hearts the story of those amazing dark and blue wings that can make our hearts reach a serenity beyond every memory. Memory is a wall that prevents us from seeing anything new. Memory is a mist which resists the sky to reflect that we are not any stagnant drop, but we are a flow that transcends even the expanse of every ocean. All our depressed questions are only the wishes to break this world. All our depressed answers are only the prayers to all the mist to become light. In unknown, every beauty is like a new rainfall. It attracts our entire existence and dissolves our mind, as if a more as if a more impressive story of no mind is just about to begin. The flow of the bird in our body is the most ancient, longest river that goes from the known to the unknown. The flow of the bird in our body is the most ancient, longest river that goes from the known to the unknown. The notations of all our lost love songs make the map of that land unknown. If we find each other as available as to tell something about the lonely unknown, a terribly beautiful serpent, so far hidden, raises its phony rhythm in both of us to each other. Physical body remains obsessed with its physicality. Everywhere, an obsession becomes our secret heart. In the name of heart, we only want to touch this obsession of each other. Sometimes the most sacred songs man sings out are due to this obsession. Sometimes the ugliest battlefields man arranges are due to this obsession. Nature always makes a clap to such obsession through air, water, and fire, sometimes soft, sometimes violent, sometimes in appreciation and sometimes in utter mockery, as if nature is not sure whether this procession of human obsession is actually making an experiment with heaven or it is simply playing a hell. In every experiment is bound, is every experiment is bound to be a failure? Is every experiment is bound to be a failure? Nature doesn't question, it only plays a chorus to whatever is happening. The trees, birds, insects, animals, everyone forms some or other parts of this chorus. All their movements, births, and deaths are only the rhythm of their song. As the child stays involved just with its mother's breast, man stays involved in his own obsessions, as if these obsessions are his nutrition, giving a growth to all his culture and civilizations. But occasionally, the thrill of moonlight on the flow of a river takes a man aback from all his obsessions. He forgets his very physicality. He feels himself as nothing but a thrill in the limitless emptiness of the sky. He feels himself as nothing but a thrill in the limitless emptiness of the sky. He is as much limited and limitless as a vibration is. He who sees tears in everything is the same man who sees blood in everything. But seeing is not everything. Whatever is revealed is only a small part of the sky full of unknown vibrations. In the mystery of egg is hidden. In the mystery of egg is hidden the countless flights of birds and their songs. Woman who hides all these eggs within is half the sky. Man will never get his deliverance from such mystery of the sky. He can only sometimes sit like lonely grasses and witness all the intimate habits of birds within and without. Witnessing is more than human awareness. Witnessing is more than human awareness. It is the creativity of gods. A passive looking at a grasshopper, at the blades of grasses, creates many unthinkable plays of beauty. The more man is passive in his witnessing, the clearer he feels that he is nothing but the totality of the heartbeats of all the birds. The more man is passive in his witnessing, the clearer he feels that he is nothing but the totality of the heartbeats of all the birds. In this act of passive looking that makes him realize to be witnessing is to be witnessed. Witnessing is eternity itself. Everything is as simple as the meandering movement of a river, reaching inevitably all the thrills of an ocean. But no thrill can ever become a colorful goddess herself, as no clay can itself be a bright angel or fairy. All the formations of the stars in the sky knows this. Human creativity is a necessity in this universe. It is in the way of creativity man satisfies all the stars in the space. Stars also let all his mortality touch each of their lights. There is no greater playfulness in this universe than this touch. All our dreams wake up in a musical fragrance of an unprecedented. All our dreams wake up in a musical fragrance of an unprecedented loneliness. It is full of the sensation of penetrating embrace between light and darkness. Is it for this ecstasy man falls asleep, as if a mystical river is flowing, a mystical star is singing an oceanic song, as if a mystical river is flowing, a mystical star is singing an oceanic song. All the linguistic habits of the waking world get dissolved in the sounds of the flow of the song. A new language takes place, as new as the wonder itself. A wonder is only expressible in music. Human words do not ever become eligible enough to contain the movement of that music. This want of eligibility is the very form of human life. This want of eligibility is the very cross of human life. Everything is only a suggestion to him of something greater, but he cannot see anything to the fullest. He cannot hear anything to the fullest. End of 3. Thank you for being with me. Thank you very much.